Scarlata-doo for lata-doo. No, wait, I'm not PewDiePie. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Nearly senior citizen here, greetings boys and girls, and welcome to this, a brand new day. In my lap, I have a fuzzy little rodent. Not just a fuzzy little rodent, a booga 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 rodent. And she's a good little hematron. She's an absolute sweetie. She's been very good. She has not savaged me in quite some time, but then I have been very careful not to startle her either. Because when she's startled, she attacks. So I am very careful when she's in her house. Come on, just on my palm so that you don't fall. There you go. I didn't want her to fall off. That would be bad. She has jumped once. About a month ago, she was really super skittish, and I don't know why. Had her on top of my hand, and she leaped, bounced off my keyboard, and then onto the floor. So she was lucky she did not land nose first, because that'll kill a hamster. Spinal compression, but still, she's doing okay, and that's a good thing. Definitely a thumbs up. I went for a walk this morning, went down to the store, and actually had to buy a carrot and cucumber with money that I can't afford to spend. My housemates are still gone. Now, normally they don't just abandon their guinea pig, so I'm actually slightly worried because there was like 1 day's worth of romaine lettuce and 1 day's worth of cucumber when they left, like 4 days ago. Well, this morning, with everything gone, I had to go to the store and I bought a carrot and cucumber, and I cut up the carrot and I cut up the cucumber because they may not be my guinea pigs, but I'm not going to let them starve. I mean, they're not going to starve either. They're very, very fat guinea pigs. So, and there's hay, so really they could have eaten. But I'm one of those people that if a pet wants food, I want to feed the pet. Not to the point where it gets like grossly obese or anything where it's going to hurt its health. But if it can afford to eat and it wants to eat food, well, food is love. And in a way, it's true. When you have to labor, to work, to use your effort to come up with food and more for your little fuzzies, I mean, that's love. You're going out and doing things to provide them with food so that they can continue to survive. And so I like to feed my animals if it's not going to make them fat, because you don't want to feed them so like they become one of these obese, horrible animals. By horrible, I mean horrible state. I mean the animals aren't horrible, but I've seen just incredibly obese cats and dogs and mice and stuff like that, and it ain't good. That isn't love. That is just harming your animal. But up to that point, if the animal wants food, like my little critters here, I share my food with my hamsters. I give them lettuce if I've got stuff with lettuce on it. You don't want to give them fresh vegetables too often, only 2 or 3 times a week maximum. Any more than that, and you can kill your hamster. They like fresh food, fresh vegetables, but fresh vegetables will harm them if they get it too much. So, but I like to feed all my little animals. If I could, I'd feed absolutely all of them. But so I went and I bought the carrots and the cucumbers, and I fed the guinea pigs this morning because I gave them what I could last night, but then my housemates are still gone and I didn't want them just to be hungry. So I've been going downstairs every day and I turn on the lights and then I turn on the TV so that they don't feel lonely. I mean, guinea pigs are social creatures, and being down there by themselves is kind of lonely. But there's no need for me to be downstairs. I mean, I don't watch television myself, and my Xbox is down there, and my housemate has already said he'd like to buy it from me, my Xbox. And I'm at the point where I don't use it because he uses it all the time, so I'm ready just to sell it to him. That's fine. Thumbs up for that. But I've got the TV on in the morning now, and it runs during the daytime. I've got the lights on so that they've got light. During the nighttime, they get covered up so that they can stay warm. And during the daytime, we take the blankets off, feed the guinea pigs. And so I've done all that. They're happy and friendly, and it's good. Like I say, I like guinea pigs, so I gave them water and all that just to make sure that they're going to be good. I sincerely hope my housemates are fine. I mean, they said they were going to be gone for just a couple days. It's been more than a couple days now. Haven't heard a thing. I mean, it could be that, number one, they're dead and my vehicle is destroyed, or they're not dead and my vehicle is destroyed, or they're just camping over at his mother's place. So hopefully it's number 3 and not like number 1 or 2. Number 1, I want my vehicle to be in working shape. If my vehicle is broken, then I'm stuck in Shelton, and that's bad because all my appointments for everything are out of town, and I can't get to the VA if my vehicle's broke. So I don't want my vehicle to be broke, and I also don't want them to be dead or injured, so that would be bad. So thumbs up for that. Past that though, it's just been a day. Yesterday I was doing pretty good up until late afternoon. I was staying awake. I was just banging out videos. When I say bang out videos, if I can make a video in 3 hours, that's pretty good. Like here, I start waking up and getting ready and recording and editing and then uploading, and 9 o'clock my video is ready. My next one I like to have ready by 1:30, so that gives me 4 hours to work on the next one. And then I've got 4 hours after that to get my next one ready. So what was I starting on? Why was I talking about that? I don't know. That's the other joyous part about my brain. I know I was talking about yesterday. Okay, here we go. I can't remember why I ended up talking about what I was just talking about, but I started off with yesterday being a pretty good day, and I was banging out videos. I got my vlog done. I've been late getting started. It is 7:30 a.m. I used to get started at 6:30, then I got started at 7. Now it's getting closer to 7:30 before I can get started. So, yay. But I did good that way. And then I did good, got a reaction done. I was having some issues with my mood at first, but then I just buckled down and said, hey, now, wait a minute. And was actually able to bull my way through the bad stuff going on in my head. Went crashing through it. It's like the bad mood was a china shop, and I just turned into a bull and went full force and slammed into the front of it, crashed through, destroyed everything, and then bang through the back door, and I was okay again. So it was good. Bull in a china shop method of dealing with depression. And so that worked out well, and it was good. And then I made a game video, and then I was editing my game video and rendering my game video, and then I hit around 4 o'clock. Oh, hokey smokes. Because all of a sudden, I was doing things, and it was around 4 o'clock, and then I woke up, and it was 7:30. 3.5 hours later. An hour and a half past the time when I should have had my game video uploaded and live. Oops. It's so hard to cough up all the pollen lately. Oh, and it's moist, so now there's leaf mold just bursting out everywhere, and I'm allergic, not the anaphylactic shock type of allergic, but annoyance allergy allergic to leaf mold. It really just, my sinuses go insane with that stuff, and my lungs just, so it's fun. What was I talking about? Oh, I remember it was that, yes, then I woke up, 7:30, so I quickly uploaded my video and then was going to work on another video for the game channel. Now, beforehand, before I fell asleep, right around that time, I can't remember if it was before I fell asleep or right after, because when I fall asleep it messes up my time sense a lot. I had a massive anxiety attack earlier. Had to go for a walk, and it was no fun at all. I don't like anxiety, I don't like feeling anxious, and it was no good, so I went for a walk. And then after I woke up, I had another minor anxiety attack. So I had to shut down Facebook, and I didn't open it up till this morning, and went for another walk last night, and that was good. It was a fun little walk. and then came back and played some video games, and then went to bed. And I fell asleep pretty easily last night. Last time I turned over and looked at the clock, it was 20 minutes to 1 a.m. You know, it was 12:40. I was out like a light soon afterward. And then I didn't wake up till about 5:15 when I heard little kitty feet going scrape, 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 scrape at a door. And that woke me up. So it was a good 4 hours of sleep. Good, solid 4 hours of sleep. 4 hours isn't much. I need at least 6 to 8. So I'm still dragging because of that. But it was very refreshing sleep. Now, one of the reasons I slept so well, and I credit this entirely, is I managed to purchase 3 of these. Now, what are these? These are 1 gram. Is it a gram? It's got markers. I know it's more than a milliliter, but it is effectively like a gram of THC oil. 99.9% THC, and then there's actually a whole bunch of there's like 4% CBDs, so it's not 99% THC obviously, but this is normal street pot is like anywhere from just regular street pot is going to be like 7 to 14%. Stuff you get in a dispensary might be just from the bud up to 30% THC. A good oil that you use in an oil rig might be anywhere from 60 to 80% THC. Yeah, that's 90 some odd, and it's 100 grams, and it's close to 99 in some odd THC percentage, but it's 100 milligrams of it. And I used like 1/10 of one of these last night. Slept like a log. You got to remember, CBDs, which are excellent pain controls, are the non-psychoactive part of pain control. But the entirety of the pot plant, cannabis, THC, and more, is all an excellent painkiller all on its own. Just smoking can kill your pain. When I was smoking 2 grams a day, well, 2 grams in the morning, 2 grams in the afternoon/evening, I would sometimes forget that I even hurt because it worked so well. And in fact, it was that saved my life. I was on 28 different heavy-duty prescription medications for pain. Heavy duty. They were not opiates, even though I was on 45 milligrams of methadone at the time, but 28 different meds, and I was using a walker, and I couldn't even sign my name because it hurt. Everything hurt so bad. Then my brother-in-law convinced me to try medicinal marijuana. Cannabis, because marijuana is just a slang term. And so I was able to drop 27 out of 28 pain meds. And I'm doing better off of those than I was on, because I can do stuff. I'm on a little bit of methadone and on my way off of that. And the rest is either stuff like this or stuff like this. And it's because of stuff like this that I'm even able to pick it up and show it off. Because without this, I couldn't do this with my hands. It would hurt too much. My hands would be clubs with fingers that barely moved. I'd be shuffling when I walked. I wouldn't be able to go up and down the stairs. This stuff is a literal lifesaver. A literal lifesaver. Thank goodness for that. That's why I am willing to not eat to make sure I have that. Because that allows me to go off and walk and move and do things. Sure, food does too. But there's always the possibility that someone will help me eat. I've never really had somebody help me out with pot, so thumbs up for that. I mean, I have, but just not on a big level. It's always been like, hey, we got a little bit. Do you need some? That sort of thing. Now, I've opened up 24 hours worth of comments on my community tab. I'm going to go through and thank 20 to 25 people for having left me comments. I'm not reading the comments right now. I'm going to, but I haven't yet. Right now, I'm just thanking you for having left me a comment. A good comment, a bad comment, an indifferent comment. It is all very, very the same in my eyes. You have left me a comment, and that is awesome. Thank you so very much. If I mispronounce your username, no disrespect is intended. I'm an American English speaker. We're not really good at that. I'm better than most, but not wonderful. And it's a range of 20 to 25 because I count in American Sign Language on the fingers of this hand. And with my fibro and more, I still get lost. Even counting in front of my eyes. I go like, where was I? So, thumbs up for that. Excuse me. Pulling up my Chrome. We have Ethan Watson, thank you very, very much. And Sachi Suarez, thank you, greatly appreciate it. Joshua Murazan, thank you very, very much. The Sky is a Neighborhood. That's a heck of a name, I like that. Gerardo Trujillo, I sure hope I'm close, thank you very, very much. Corruption 2001, oh, corruption all the time. Thank you very, very much. And Ice Damon, greatly appreciated. And Muse, thank you very, very much. Nella J, thank you very, very much. Aiden Murray, greatly appreciated. Sniper Elite, thank you very, very much. Xanderich, thank you. Jackson Wayne, thumbs up. Dylan M2, greatly appreciated. Forever Jisoo, I sure hope I'm close, and thank you. Daniel Philpott, greatly appreciated. And Savvy Games, G59, thank you very, very much. Anthony Ornelas, greatly appreciated. And Lower, nice and easy. Diggy Padig, thank you very, very much. Yuval Grossman, greatly appreciated. And Brian Glenn, thumbs up, good to see you. Craven Blood, ooh, I like that one name. BLUDD. Juster of Smiles, thumbs up and thank you. And Maximo, the Roblox Player G, thumbs up and thank you. Each and it's spelled the Roblox Player and then space G. So Player G? I don't know. But thank you all each so very, very much. As stated, get me out of my head, into the world, dealing with actual people. Thumbs up and thank you. Now, when I say I'm lonely because I have no friends, what I mean is because somebody has talked about this in comments before when they say, you have friends, we're all your friends. That is true. When I say I have no friends, what I mean is I have no meet space, face-to-face friends. I have all sorts of online friends. I talk to many, many people online. I appreciate that very, very much. Each and every one of you. It is awesome. Thank you. It is good to talk with people, and I like it. Yes, I have many online friends. Meet space, face-to-face, not so. I'm very lonely in IRL because I don't know anybody. I don't know people. I don't have any face-to-face meet space friends. I wish I did. I don't know how to meet people. I'm 55, coming up on 56, 4 more months. It's July, so August, September, October. Oh, 3 months. Well, 4 because it's the end of October, and we've got all of July. So all of July, August, September, October. 4 more months and I'll be 56. God, the inexorable march of time. Anyway, though, also, if you could check out my various links, I have Twitter, Facebook, GoFundMe, Patreon.com, Google+, and if you could help me by checking out my game channel down there, if you like watching old people play video games. It's a whole channel where I try to do a daily game video, so thumbs up on that. It'd be awesome if we could get that monetized. But if you could donate to my GoFundMe campaign or become a Patreon.com patron, like one of these beautiful and awesome people, because they are beautiful and awesome, then that would be beautiful and awesome. But if you cannot donate, or you simply do not donate, I do take all good wishes. I deposit them in the bank of my heart, where I draw interest, so thank you very much. And if you could toss me a like, I do appreciate all the positive validation I get from my existence. Definitely a thumbs up. If you could subscribe to the channel, that would be very cool. Greatly appreciated. I would understand if you don't want to, but if you are down with it, I will do my best to keep you entertained from now until the literal end of time. Yes, I am a sorcerer. I speak with my hands because I've been weaving a spell. You are under my control now. Sorry, I should have warned you at the beginning of the video that I was going to do that, but instead I didn't. Now you're a puppet. Sorry about that. I also have an Amazon wish list if you wanted to check that out. Support me in some fashion without actually sending me money. It's got all sorts of things from light and fluffy stuff like hamster food to like a PlayStation 4 VR set. So no matter where you are on the list of financial stability, flat, busted, broke to idly rich, there's something for everyone. Don't feel obligated. I don't feel entitled. But if you'd like to, it would be very cool. I'm also partnered with Humble Bundle. That would be very cool. I have been paid, so it's a paid partnership. They have all sorts of stuff, games, development software, ebooks, e-software. Check it out. Very cool. I'm a terrible software salesman. Thumbs up. I'm going to hopefully have a game video, hopefully a game video for the game channel, hopefully a reaction video. So you take care. Have a great day today. I'm getting closer to getting to 20 minutes, but I'm not there yet. So soon, soon.